Alrighty, we're going to do piecewise function word problems. How to solve for piecewise function word problems. Let's take a look at zoo admission fees. Admission fees. A local zoo charges admission to groups according to the following policy. For groups of fewer than 50 people, are charged a rate of $35 per person, while groups of 50 people or more are charged a reduced rate of $30 per person. We're going to find a mathematical model expressing the amount a group will be charged for admission as a function of its size. So what is our boundary? It's 50 people. That's correct. The people. What are the fees before and after the boundary? They are $35 before 50 people and $30 after 50 people. So you have told me that the boundary is 50. We're going to use this with the x intervals. Okay, you have also told me that the change in fees goes from $35 and $30. So our equation looks like this. Notice that 35 times x is when x is between 0 and 50. 30x is when x is greater than or equal to 50. And our graph looks like this. It is two discontinuous linear lines. And where they're discontinuous at is at 50. Okay, let's take a look at cell phone monthly fees. Okay, the graph shows the monthly fee for cell zone. Use it to answer the following question. Please notice that the y-axis is your fee amount, and your peaks, your minutes, is the x amount. So what is your monthly fee? That's right, it is $40. How many minutes are included in the monthly fee? Yes, 400 minutes are included in the monthly fee. If a customer goes over the minutes included in the fee, how much will they be charged per minute? Now that's going to take a little bit to figure out because we have to find the slope. What is the slope of the slanted line? Remember that slope is rise over run. So we need 2 points off of the line that is slanted. One point is at 40 and 400, right? Okay, so we have 1 point here, and it's at 40 and 400, and then we come up to the next point, which is at 660. So when we put our values in, we get 60 minus 40, which is equal to 20. We have 600 minus 400, which is equal to 200, which when we divide those gives us 0.10. So what is the x value where the line breaks? Well, it's right here at 400. Okay, and thus this is what our piecewise function would look like. We would have 40 as a cost for the first 400 minutes. When we go to calculate anything over these 400 minutes, notice that we're going to add 40 to the price. So we have to figure, so we just take our x minutes, subtract the 400, multiply that number by 0.10, which is 10 cents, and then add it to 40. Okay, now we're going to do comparing two cell phone plans. Here is plan A. Cell phone provider A has a monthly plan that charges according to this piecewise function below. Okay, so what does this piecewise function say? What it says is there is one price for the first 1500 minutes and then another price for minutes above 1500. What is our boundary number? It's 1500. What is your cost if you're below 1500? 40. What is the cost above 1500? It's $40 plus 5 cents per minute above 1500. Let's take a look at Plan B. Plan B, they just give you a graph to look at. So that means we have to recreate we have to recreate our piecewise function by taking information off of the graph. So what is the value of the horizontal line? It's $25. What does this represent? This is the cost of the plan up to the 1,000 minutes. What is the second part of the line? It is the part of the expenses that are after the first 1,000 minutes that your fee covered. What is the slope? Okay, we have 2 points. We have a point at 1,025, and then we have another point at 1,240. We will plug these into our slope formula, and we will get 40 minus 25 for 15, 1,200 minus 1,000 for 200. When we divide those, we get 0.075. That's 7.5 cents per minute. So what does this piecewise function look like? It looks like this. For 1,000 minutes, you're only paying $25. But as soon as you go over that 1,000 minutes, you're going to plug that into the x here, subtract it from the 1,000, and then multiply that number by the 0.075 and add your value to 25. Comparing two cell phone plans. Okay, so here was our cell phone plans for A and for B. Which plan costs more for 900 minutes? That's right. If plan A is $40 a month and plan B is 25, plan A is the more expensive. However, let's say you go over 1,600 minutes during your month. Which plan would cost more? Okay, plan A would cost $45, but plan B would cost 75. Okay, because if we put in 1,600 minutes here, okay, 1,600 minus 1,500 is only 100 times 5, so that would give you just $5 to add to the 40. However, if I put in 1,600 here, okay, then what I get is I get 600 times 0.75, which is going to give me $50. Okay, and then 50 plus 25 is uh, is going to be actually it's going to be $70. Oh no, sorry, that is 75, but this should be 75, and this should be right here. This should be 45. Looking at the wrong numbers. Okay. All right, let's look at our last piecewise graph, closed cost and delivery charges. Read each question carefully and look at the graph. Are the statements true or not true? There is a delivery charge of $5 for the purchase of $150. Is this true? The delivery charge is the same for the customer who purchases 25 as for the customer who purchases 50. Is this true? No customer will pay $20 or more for a delivery charge. Is this true? A customer who paid $10 for delivery must have purchased less than $50 in clothing. Is this true? Including the delivery charge, the total cost of a $50 purchase is the same as the total cost of a $45 purchase. Is this true? And that is all we have for today. Thank you very much.